Good morning, my friends. Karen Mays here, a lady on the journey, sharing with you. And this Sunday, we are doing something a little different for our Healthy Hangout. We're going to have people sharing tips for a successful health journey. And so that's been on my mind, is tips. Like, what would I share? Sometimes I've been doing this now for 5 years. It changes a little bit and it gets distant. Like, what was it like when I first started, and what would have really meant something to me? But what I've been thinking about today is something I think that it can apply to anybody when you're working on something, and that is to redefine a win. Because especially when you have a big goal, maybe you are saving up for something big, or you have a big weight loss goal, or there's a certain job that you want to have that is, a few steps down or up the ladder from where you are now. That can seem like a lot. So redefine winning. What does winning look like? Does winning look like having water before your coffee in the morning? I won that. I did that. I had water before. Actually, today I didn't, confession, but I try to. So I'm a little behind on my water today. But that is one way. If someone is challenged by drinking enough water, have 8 ounces before your morning coffee. Have 16 ounces every time you put something to eat in your mouth. Redefine the win. So, losing 50 or 100 pounds isn't the win. It's the daily getting in of the water. It's the getting enough sleep. It is working on your healthy mind. All of these things. And then the weight loss will happen. If you're saving for something big, every time, you can kind of gamify everything. Every time you get, if you pay with cash, you take the change and you put it in a jar. Every time you get a $5 bill in your change from something, it goes in a jar. That'll add up pretty quick. Every time you choose not to buy something, that money goes into a jar or into an account. So reframe, and then reframe what's possible. And try not to think of things as always and never. I'm always going to have to do things this way, or I'm never going to be able to do that again. I'm always going to have to say no to wine, or no to cake, or I'm always going to have to say no to going out to dinner if I'm trying to save money. I'm always going to have to ... And usually that ... is something you really don't want to do. So reframe that. So for me, what that looked like was, well, I've decided to stay on my healthy eating plan at this party. And so I'm feeling a little deprived. I'm worried that I'm going to feel deprived. And so I can think about all the ways food is fuel, and I got to change my mindset, and a healthy person doesn't care about cake. So I can get all wrapped up in that. Or I can think about, how am I going to create a feeling of fun and fulfillment at this party, at this celebration? Am I going to cook myself an amazing lean and green that feels like a treat but is totally in accordance with my eating plan? Am I going to really focus on connecting with people at this party instead of hanging out by the food table, which would be my old MO? Am I going to see how many people I can talk to that I haven't spoken to in 2 years or more? Am I going to find out about a fun fact about everyone at this celebration? So I know that we're not gathering that much right now, most of us, but my journey happened well before. My journey started 5 years ago. But I still use these. I still use these techniques, because we can all slip back into that deprivation mindset. And we're like, well, I shouldn't be feeling that way because I'm working on my health, and a healthy person would do blah, blah, blah. Well, what can you create? Shift your mindset around to, what do I need to do to stay with my goal, stay with my eating plan? I've decided I'm going to do that, and have an awesome time. What does that look like? I'd love to hear. What does that look like? What does having an awesome day today look like? Does it look like drinking all your water? Does it look like reaching out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while? Does it look like posting something inspirational? What does it look like for you? And those little wins, by focusing on getting those little wins in every day and shifting the way you look at things, because when you change your perspective, I didn't make this up, but I wish I had. When you change your perspective on things, the things you're looking at change. And so all of a sudden, it's not this hard puzzle to solve. It's this fun game to play. And if you're not having fun, I mean, I'm not saying every moment of every day has to be fun. We all have our stuff that we need to do to set ourselves up for that. But if it's not fun and fulfilling, check yourself. Check yourself. There's something else going on. Because this journey called life, it's supposed to be done in community. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be fulfilling. Like I said, not every moment. We're not guaranteed every moment of fun. There's work to do. But we're also, I don't want to say all of us, but so many of us, myself included, have been so focused on looking for comfort and ease and that I'm done feeling. I can relax. I crossed the finish line. I'm here. Now I can just, No, the fun is in the journey. The fun is in the race. The fun is in creating a new finish line. So celebrate the finish lines, celebrate the milestones, and, shift that mindset to enjoying the journey. Enjoy the work that you're doing on yourself and on the connections with other people. Those are my thoughts for today. So redefine what winning looks like for you today. I'd love to hear what that is, and try shifting your perspective a little bit out of that deprivation and into creation mode. How do I create the wins and the fun today? And get out there and do it. Have a great day, everyone.